In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on November 21st, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Utah Jazz versus San Antonio Spurs. Western Conference rivals are poised to face off on Thursday night in a much-anticipated matchup. The Utah Jazz will travel to meet the San Antonio Spurs at the Frost Bank Center for the 3rd time this season. In their first 2 encounters, the road team emerged victorious both straight up and against the spread. The pressing question heading into tonight's clash is whether Utah can secure another victory in San Antonio. The Utah Jazz have been struggling lately, losing 5 of their last 7 games overall, including their most recent outing, a tough 124-118 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers on Tuesday. In that game, the Jazz shot an impressive 50% from the field and connected on 12 of their 36 three-point attempts. However, they were unable to keep up with the Lakers' fast-paced offense and fell behind by as many as 25 points. A late-game rally saw Utah score 43 points in the 4th quarter, making the final score closer than expected, but it wasn't enough to turn the tide. On the other side, the San Antonio Spurs have been showing flashes of decent form, splitting their last 8 games. They come into Thursday's game with some confidence following an unexpected 110-104 victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder on Tuesday. The Spurs shot 47% from the field and 19 of 46 from beyond the arc in that win. Their defensive effort in the 2nd quarter helped them secure a slim halftime lead, which they extended with a dominant 33-20 performance in the 3rd quarter. Although the Thunder mounted a late comeback, the Spurs' early cushion was enough to hold on for the win. In terms of injuries, the Jazz remain without Walker Kessler and have listed Jordan Clarkson as questionable. Meanwhile, the Spurs have confirmed that Victor Wembanyama will be sidelined, with Chris Paul also listed as questionable. The 2 teams have already split their 2 matchups this season, with the Spurs taking the first game 106-88, and the Jazz edging out a narrow victory in their 2nd meeting earlier this month. With Wembanyama and Devin Vassell both uncertain to play, this game could once again be a tight contest between these Western Conference foes. Notably, the Spurs are 0-7 against the spread when playing on equal rest as their opponent, while the Jazz hold a 5-3 record against the spread on the road, making Utah an intriguing pick. Backing the Utah Jazz isn't the most comfortable choice, especially considering their road struggles this season, but they come into this game as the healthier team. The Spurs are missing key players, including Wembanyama and Vassell, with other contributors like Zach Collins and Chris Paul listed as questionable. This leaves San Antonio shorthanded, potentially putting them at a disadvantage against a Utah team that already defeated them on the road earlier this month. If the Jazz cannot capitalize on this opportunity, it raises serious questions about their ability to compete moving forward. For this matchup, the Utah Jazz to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The previous 2 meetings between these teams this season have leaned heavily toward the under, with a combined 194 points scored in the first game and 221 in the second. Both teams average fewer than 100 possessions per 48 minutes, contributing to slower-paced contests. Additionally, neither team boasts a strong offense, as both rank in the bottom 10 in scoring and offensive efficiency. Their defenses are particularly effective at limiting free throws, an important factor in keeping scoring low. The Spurs are missing their top 3 scorers, and the Jazz could potentially be without Jordan Clarkson, who averages 15.9 points per game. Thursday's game will feature 2 of the NBA's least productive offenses, with San Antonio ranking 25th in points per game and Utah ranking 26th. The Jazz are 6-8 on hitting the over this season, with a 3-7 record following a loss. Similarly, the Spurs are 7-8 on the over, including a 6-8 mark in conference games. Given San Antonio's depleted roster, their defensive capabilities, and the uncertainty surrounding Utah's roster, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Orlando Magic versus Los Angeles Lakers. The 2024-2025 NBA season continues on Thursday, November 21st, with an exciting cross-conference showdown between the Orlando Magic and the Los Angeles Lakers. The game will take place at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, California. This marks the first meeting between these teams this season, following their split of the two-game series during the 2023-2024 campaign. Historically, the Lakers have dominated the Magic, winning 7 of their last 8 matchups. Will the Lakers maintain their edge, or can Orlando reverse the trend in this rivalry? The Orlando Magic have displayed excellent form recently, riding the momentum of a 6-game winning streak before it was snapped in a 104-93 loss to the Los Angeles Clippers last night. The Magic shot 44% from the field and struggled from beyond the arc, hitting only 8 of 35 three-point attempts. While they kept the game competitive in the first half, their offense faltered in the second, managing just 39 points as the Clippers pulled away. Following this matchup with the Lakers, the Magic will prepare to face the Detroit Pistons. On the other hand, the Los Angeles Lakers are firing on all cylinders as they aim for their 7th consecutive victory. Their most recent win came on Tuesday in a 124-118 home triumph over the Utah Jazz. The Lakers were highly efficient, shooting 55% from the field and won 4 of 3 from three-point range. They set the tone early with a 34-point first quarter and built a commanding 25-point lead. Although the Jazz mounted a late comeback, the Lakers held firm to secure the win, underscoring their strong form at home. Orlando remains without key players Paolo Banchero and Wendell Carter Jr., while the Lakers have upgraded Rui Hachimura to questionable for this contest. Losing Banchero initially seemed like a significant setback for the Magic as they dropped their first 4 games without him. However, they rebounded impressively with a 6-game win streak, largely thanks to their stout defense. That streak ended against the Clippers, who outpaced the Magic and limited them to just 93 points. Facing the Lakers on the second night of a back-to-back presents an even greater challenge, especially against a team with such a potent offense. Momentum is clearly on the Lakers' side. They've secured 10 wins in their first 14 games and remain the only undefeated home team in the Western Conference. Anthony Davis has been a standout performer, averaging a career-high 30.7 points per game this season. He has been particularly dominant against Orlando, amassing 54 points, 32 rebounds, and 10 blocks in his last 2 games against the Magic. It's hard to envision Orlando's frontcourt, even with the Wagner brothers, containing him effectively. Additionally, the Magic's struggles on the road continue, with just 2 wins in 8 away games this season. The Lakers, who are 5-2 against the spread at home, are a reliable bet in this spot. The Lakers' combination of superstar talent and depth gives them a significant edge over the Magic. LeBron James and Anthony Davis continue to anchor the team with consistent scoring and playmaking, while complementary players like D'Angelo Russell provide additional offensive support from the perimeter. Defensively, the Lakers excel at limiting opportunities in the paint, where Davis has been a force as a shot blocker. This defensive prowess, combined with their ability to dictate tempo and capitalize on their experience, makes them a tough matchup for a young and developing Magic team. While the Magic showed promising form during their recent win streak, playing the Lakers on no rest is a daunting task. Although they have the potential to pull off an upset, the odds heavily favor Los Angeles. With the spread favoring the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Magic averaged 97.7 possessions per 48 minutes, while the Lakers averaged 99.1. Given the back-to-back scenario, Orlando will likely aim to slow the game's pace, minimizing possessions and preventing the Lakers from exploiting their offensive firepower. Even so, it's hard to imagine the Magic holding the Lakers under 100 points, but Orlando's defense should still pose some resistance. This game also provides the Lakers with a good opportunity to fine-tune their defensive metrics. Orlando's offense relies on deliberate sets that reduce the game's tempo, while the Lakers excel at contesting perimeter shots and limiting high-percentage looks from deep. These factors contribute to fewer possessions and scoring opportunities for both teams. With Orlando's preference for a slower pace and the Lakers' defensive strength, particularly in guarding the perimeter, a lower scoring game is likely. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.